Morning. It is Saturday around 9:30ish, something like that. Um, I just wanted to show you guys a little something we did different this year than typical. So in the largest garden, in our front garden, is where all of my summertime crops go. Um, we are ever expanding and getting ready to add another section to this garden. Um, but today is garden cleanup. So typically in the wintertime, we would clean all of this stuff up and have it pretty much barren, um, ready for the next year. But last year we had so much rain and there was just so much rain last year that this front garden just didn't do as well because of all of the rain. So I was worried about nutrients. Um, and I'm a very firm believer in using zero pesticides. We do not use any pesticides whatsoever. I do use some fertilizer and some other things, some natural things that are chemical free. But as far as pesticides go, I don't use them, period. So anyways, I was concerned with all of the water last year that we may run into an issue this year with nutrient deficiencies. So I decided, rather than cleaning everything out, removing all of the plant debris, to leave everything in the ground and just let it go. Let it go, let it grow, and then clean it up in the spring, which is what I'm doing today. So we use a woven garden fabric for this front garden, which this front garden is about 75 feet by 75 feet. And it's kind of a modge podge of things every year. Move things around every year, and it's always something different in a different location. There's a couple different reasons for that, but the landscape fabric, we use a woven, very thick commercial grade landscape fabric, and this is the 4th year, I think, that we've been utilizing it. And I want to show you. So yes, it's a pain in the petunia patch to pull all this stuff up and to get it cleaned up, but it's a whole lot easier, in my opinion, cleaning it up now than it would have been without this fabric. So I'm going to go this underneath all of that hot mess there, and that is all crabgrass. That's 100% what it is. There is woven landscape fabric. Over here is the sections that I have cleaned up this morning. So in these clumps, in these crabgrass sections, where they grow up through is where the staples go through the fabric to anchor the fabric to the ground. What I'm hoping for is that by leaving the plants and the vegetation in here, and then after we get this all cleaned up, I'll go through and give everything a healthy dose of sea kelp and some bone meal and maybe some other things, just to kind of revive some stuff. But we're going to see how it goes this year. Like I said, typically we clean things up in the late fall, early winter, to overwinter whatever needs to be overwintered. But I decided to try a little different this year, so we'll see how it goes. So if you are an avid gardener or just starting out gardener and you want to follow along with our trial run of letting it go, letting it grow this year, you're welcome to do so. I'd love to hear what your winter or spring or both garden routine is, and do you change it up? Do you do the same thing every year? Inquiring minds want to know. So anyways, get outside, get dirty, have fun. Catch you on the flip side. Bye.